another Pyra Mythra on. He's just making me laugh.
He's just having a good time. He's just having a good time.
There we go. We're going to be seeing Red versus another Pyra Mythra.
Yeah.
And it is not winners finals. It is in fact, is it losers semis?
It is losers quarterfinals here. Loser getting 5th place. The winner going on to fight Wheatley in losers semis. Going back to the best of 3 format, of course, only top 3 being best of 5. And Red coming off a loss from another Pyra Mythra that we've seen today.
Yeah. I mean, Red might be following my footsteps, or could potentially take it versus this Pyra Mythra. And, well, we saw him versus Zanati earlier, put up a hell of a fight.
Yes.
I mean, we'll see if he'll be able to put up, well, as good of a one versus this one. Scales definitely very different to Zanati. Zanati seems to play a lot more sort of like punish heavy, a lot more like just sort of very good at the advantage state. Scales will sort of default himself to resetting to neutral rather than going in a little bit harder than he actually maybe could.
Yeah, and that is, you know, I feel like in some situations, particularly against a character like Squirtle, that is quite vital. Of course, Squirtle having that ridiculous frame data available to them means that if you do overextend a little bit, suddenly your combo becomes Squirtle's.
Yeah.
We can see here in this situation, just, you know, as you're saying, electing to stay in neutral, keep that stage control. I love that wait from Red, anticipating the landing on the platform, but Scales just being that step ahead there. Yeah.
And Red, a little bit late, but trying to call the land on the platform there. Not getting anything from it. Scales having plenty of time to land and shield. Ooh, I think that was bad DI there.
Yeah, that must have been, I think, General Scales holding in a little bit, trying to jump over and then just ended up DIing into that top blast zone. So unfortunate here.
Yeah, and a nice little potential combo from Red there. Almost, well, almost setting it up into something really nice. Not quite getting it, but, well, I mean, we're back to neutral. Scales tacking on a lot of damage.
Yeah, you can see just this percent, and this might kill at this point, but I think with the move being a little bit stale, an excellent DI from Red, gonna live to see another day, but a lot is gonna kill from Pyra here. Even Jab is gonna send Ivysaur sailing, but instead, that back air just about catching Red unawares, but a bit of damage from Charizard gonna continue this lead.
Yeah, and we see the Squirtle back on deck. Probably not wanted to be the big body versus Pyra Mythra right now.
God, no.
And I'm expecting to see an Ivysaur within a missed combo, possibly. Ooh.
Yeah, we can see those tried and true forward tilts that Red loves to go for as Squirtle, trying to catch General Scales, sleeping a little bit. He didn't quite manage to get the tech, but Red didn't have that punish ready available to them.
Yeah. And, well, we're back to the Ivysaur. Now that I think the forward tilt from the Squirtle won't actually send into a tech situation now. So Red has no want to be Squirtle anymore.
Oh my goodness, just a lot of spaghetti from both of these players. Red overestimating the amount of frame data that Charizard had. However, Scales not managing to get that, and it is Red that has turned out victorious, trying to go for that grab, but Scales just jumping over the entire situation.
Yeah. And a couple of short hop forward airs. Still heavy boy Charizard.
Ooh, and I really love that. In the past couple of situations, we had seen Red go in for these grabs at the ledge, and had seen Scales jumping over them, but then instead just going for that up smash, anticipating that defensive option instead. Such good awareness, such good adaptation from Red.
And we've got the heavy boy. Red might be at 100%, and, well, actually, he's probably dead. But with the rage that Charizard has now, that back air, you know, maybe a grab into the back air, could actually be death.
Yeah, no, for sure. Of course, Charizard with nearly full rage, and
such air dodge.
An unfortunate. I don't know whether he was anticipating some kind of tech. Maybe it was just a bad button pressed in the moment. But we are going to see Red take game 1 in this losers quarter set.
Yeah. And well, we see the General Scales counter pick here.
Yeah, I was going to say, it seemed like Scales had a really good grip. You could see those really solid fundamentals that he's been building up over those years coming through. There was a really lovely moment where He got a down air as Pyra, but didn't quite have faith in the read. So instead of going for something reckless, just dashed away, waited for Red's option, and then got a punish from it. But of course, Red being one step ahead, sort of pretty much throughout the entirety of that set.
Yeah, and you know, sort of the space didn't sort of like go against what like Scales was looking for. He's going for well, I was going to say FD Omega Jungle Japes, I believe it is.
Nice, I like it. I like it.
Which you know, still gives him a little bit of space, which well, seemed to work out for him a little bit in that last game. But without the platforms, nothing for, well, a little bit less for Ivysaur to try and convert from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think, yeah, particularly with Scales' patient play style, sticking onto that Mythra, just being really good at just extending that disadvantage here and there, reading these options, and then just getting a bit more of a punish. Oh my goodness, really, really clutch spot dodge there, knowing that Red was going to go for an aggressive option to punish and using that foresight.
Yeah. Ooh, I should probably... There we go. I was trying to figure out how to get things the right way around there. And, well, I mean, Scales, you know, we're seeing a pretty even game. Scales sending Red off stage.
Yeah, and we can see the Ivysaur coming out. It's going to make neutral a little bit easier. However, when you've got a hitbox as disgusting as down air from Ivysaur, it doesn't matter. And in the grand scheme, that is a really early stock to lose.
And reading the air dodge out of the disadvantage there, tacking on a little bit extra percent.
Yeah, this is a really terrifying thing I've noticed with Red's gameplay in particular,
Yeah.
is that he's a very, very aggressive player.
Oh my god,
Jesus.
interrupting with the Razor Leaf so that the side B wouldn't actually quite grab ledge.
I know, and this is just the thing, like, he's really defensive until he's not.
Yeah.
And he'll take these moments where he's like, you think I'm going to, you know, go on the gas and I'm going to hit the brakes.
Yeah.
I'm going to wait, I'm going to punish you for an option. And we're just seeing it right here. Two fairly early stocks and Red just running with all of this momentum, sticking with the Ivysaur because honestly, it's been working out.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Red being able to turn it from 0 to 60 in, like, almost, well, just not a lot of time.
Yeah, yeah.
And, I mean, taking full advantage of it, Ivysaur being able to zone out with that Razor Leaf, and it's been working out. This is going to send back off stage. I am expecting a... Oh, no. I was going to say I'm expecting a Charizard jump up B, but no. Ivysaur, Red being very aware of just how far Ivysaur can tether from.
Yeah, and this is the thing. Red has now, once again, we said he can really put on the gas, but he's just putting on the brakes right now.
Yeah.
Just really making Scales commit, but just quite a little bit of an underestimation of how far those moves from Pyra can go.
Yeah. And, I mean, Red ups 2 stocks to 1. I was going to say he could stay Charizard here a little bit. I mean, with General Scales at about 80%, back air could have probably killed, but we're seeing Red wanting to get more damage on, guarantee a kill, rather than go Charizard, try and get something early. And so far, General Scales is tacking on a lot of damage.
Yeah, this is the thing. It's really scary in this situation when you've got that set win right in your grasp, and all you need is one conversion. It's so scary because you start second guessing yourself. You start wondering what went on, and you can see this just patience from General Scales, maybe anticipating a little bit of impatience from Red and just waiting like right there for that perfect moment where that impatience is going to cost you the world, and in this case the stock, and what started off as a pretty scary 3 stock.
I mean, it's back to even stocks right now. We've got Squirtle on deck, which is the you know, the damage dealer, the combo fiend, but I mean, we saw Ivysaur putting in a lot more work.
Yeah, and you can see, I fear that Red has maybe showed his hand a little bit early with Squirtle. They're going for forward tilt after forward tilt, and Scales being able to just play around this, and you can just see this incredible patience from General Scales, just going for these parries, going for these options, and once again we're seeing Red go for these aggressive options that are not working out.
Yeah. I mean, we saw game 1, we saw him go for a lot of grabs on like while General Scales was shielding. I think he's sort of gone into the fact that, oh, I was grabbing a lot in that first game. Oh.
But that was such good awareness from Red, knowing that General Scales had jumped into stage, and the ridiculous reach of Ivysaur's forward smash meant that no matter what happened there, he was dead.
Yeah. And, you know, given how forward smash actually works from Ivysaur,